castle. It's very windy, so don't mind my hair. But yeah, let's check out the castle. Hi everyone, my name is Catherine and I am in Scotland with Contiki, a travel company that does tours for people between the ages of 18 to 35, and this is their Scotland in a Week trip that I am on. Here we are in Edinburgh, so I wanted to do an Edinburgh focused video to show you all what you should do when you visit Edinburgh, Scotland, and what you will find yourselves doing if you do book this Contiki trip, Scotland in a Week. The Edinburgh Castle is a must do and see when you're here. It is on top of a big hill and like the focal point of the city, so you must go. I highly recommend. We had this tour guide who was a local Scottish tour guide. She was very knowledgeable, so funny, and had such a great Scottish accent. Because this is on a hill, you get to see beautiful views of the city and just learn more about the historical facts about this castle. Did you know that this castle is built on top of an extinct volcano? This castle was also home to kings and queens for centuries. Queen Margaret died at the castle in the year 1093, and this castle was used as a prison in the 18th and 19th centuries. After the castle, we walked down the hill, maybe 5 minutes, not even, and went to this restaurant where we got to have these appetizers, including a Scottish egg and some fried mushrooms. The Scottish egg is a very popular Scottish dish, which is covered in meat and deep fried, very good. And then I had this lamb shank with mashed potatoes. They had like 10 variations of mashed potatoes plus, and I got the green onion and bacon one, I believe, and it was so good. This was my favorite meal of the whole trip. I'm not kidding. Try the lamb shank with bacon and onion mash. Whatever what I ordered. Could you turn that light on for almost that's okay? Which man? That sauce is good. There were some other options as well. Some people got chicken, some people got beef, but overall, this was so good, and the gravy sauce they had, it just everything together was so delicious, and now I know whenever I'm back in Edinburgh, I have to come here. For dessert, I had this fruit crumble with ice cream, very good. Next, we went to Upland Roast, which was on the Edinburgh University campus. This is one great thing I love about going on trips with organizations like Contiki is I would have never gone to a college campus on my own and then found this, what happens to be very well-known hot chocolate place. It was so good and I very much so highly recommend it, and the campus itself is beautiful. We're at Upland Roast. I'm gonna try hot chocolate. Did we get it? It's hard to drink because there's so much, but got a big marshmallow and a little one. Yeah.
Hey guys, watch out for a second.
Sorry guys. Okay, we'll skip over. Getting out of the way. Did you say you were Another place which I really recommend is this Bertie's fish and chips place. They have a lot of really fun drinks. I also don't drink, so there's a lot of mocktail options, which was great, but also a lot of fun options like with that cotton candy drink. And of course, we all got fish and chips. They have such big portions. It's great. I loved it. And then deep fried Mars bar. Didn't know that was a thing in Scotland, and here I am trying it out.
They kind of slaps.
Just a lot happening in this video.
It does really slap.
It's really good, but it's like the batter's the worst part.
I would have preferred just the bar.
The Mars bar, so, like, the batter is the worst bit.
That's not bad.
But no, it really isn't. I thought it'd be way too much, but it's not horrendous.
That's fine.
I could not eat more than what? And maybe even one is going to be a struggle.
So I think the consensus is I wouldn't regularly get it because I don't love how fried it is, but it was such an interesting experience in trying it. And I more so love how melted the bar and like the chocolate bar is on the inside. So I just kind of ate mostly inside of it, not the actual battered part. Next, I recommend walking around Royal Mile, the gardens, and the city itself. It's very walkable. It is hilly, so you'll get your workout in if you just keep to this street. At least it's not like all hilly.
Hey girl.
Touch the snoot. Oh, that was rude.
That's disrespectful. I shouldn't do that.
For a backstory, Bobby is a Skye Terrier who gained fame in the 19th century Edinburgh for his unwavering loyalty to his owner, John Gray, who was allegedly guarding his grave for 14 years after Gary's death. So I'm guessing this dog must have been pretty young when his owner died, because 14 years is like a pretty long lifespan in itself for a dog. Now he's well known around Edinburgh and has this statue where people rub his snout for good luck.
That was outrageous.
He's just a dog and he's on fire.
And this is Victoria Street with these colorful houses that has all these really well-known places like the Elephant House, which is the birthplace of Harry Potter. Absolutely crazy that it just happens to be there. You can eat there. We had just eaten, so we unfortunately did not go to the Elephant House, but I would so go there, and if they have butterbeer, definitely get that. They had really cute shops, cobblestones, the whole thing. It was absolutely beautiful, and this is a must-see when you come here. It also was the influence for Diagon Alley in Harry Potter. Next, for a more nature part to Edinburgh, is hiking Arthur's Seat, which is very close to Edinburgh. We just walked here from our hotel. This, I would say, is a moderate hike. It took us about an hour to an hour and a half to go up. There's two options, a steep way and then more of like a kind of switchback way that isn't as steep, that takes a little bit longer, and that's the route we took. But it was absolutely beautiful, and I loved that you would see these yellow flowers blooming. And this is what I would recommend going to Edinburgh. So definitely check out the city itself, going to Royal Mile, walking around and seeing the Harry Potter sites, eating the delicious food like fish and chips, getting a deep fried Mars bar, and doing this hike as well and seeing the castle. There's just so much to see and a great mix of city and nature as well. You can do all this and more on Contiki's Scotland in a Week trip, which I recommend so much. I absolutely loved it. Thank you all so much for watching. Bye!